Mar Vista's buying and selling housing trends for August are in, my friends, and I am literally jumping down the rabbit hole in this video to explain Mar Vista's August housing numbers and what they actually mean for you if you are actually thinking of buying or selling in the neighborhood. Now, the numbers don't lie, and it's all going down right now. What is going on, everyone? I'm Eric Haas with Vista Sotheby's International Realty, and I am here to assist you in all things real estate here on the west side of Los Angeles. Whether you are buying, selling, or investing, I am beyond stoked to have you with me here today because I am ready to deliver what the numbers are transparently saying here in Mar Vista for the month of August and what buyers and sellers like yourselves need to know in order to win in this market. Now, if you are joining me for the very first time, I'm all about delivering the transparent truth about our real estate market here in Mar Vista and on the west side so that you as a buyer or seller can be completely prepared and ready to dominate the competition no matter what market we face. Now, real quick, if you haven't already, please, this lets me know that you're feeling the value in my video. Smash that subscription button, hit the like button after the video, and if you would like to check out my free ultimate guides to buying and selling to win in today's market, drop a comment below and I will make sure to get that over to you. And if you got questions as well, feel free to drop a comment as well and I will get back to you on that either. Here we go with part 1 of 4, my friends, and we are getting into the number of active homes for sale, pending sales, and homes that sold in August. And the number of homes for sale, getting right into it on the market, is starting to drop from its height in June at 77, where we were actually approaching COVID numbers from 2020. Now, it saw an 8% drop to 71 in July, and then saw another 8% drop in August, finding our current number of homes for sale at 65. Now, buyers, you got to be paying attention to this one because this trend is only going to increase as the interest rates drops start to occur and start having their impact on our current market. Now, the drop in our current inventory finds overpriced sellers reducing and selling with buyers getting deals and concessions, while there are other sellers out there with similar homes that are still showing signs that if you are priced right, you can still sell over the asking multiples and even as is. Now, the number of pending homes is on the rise as well, with an 11% upswing from 35 in July to 39 in August, a far jump from where we were in June at 23. Now, buyers are getting deals and they are still leveraging overpriced sellers who still believe that leaving money on the table is just how it should be done, and starting at a higher price is making sure that they don't leave money on the table, which, to be honest, just simply doesn't make sense. Now, while the lower inventory of homes for sale and increase in the number of pending sales show positive signs for our sellers out there in Mar Vista, the number of sold homes has seen a steady drop since being at 37 in June to 22 in July, to another 10% drop to 20 for August. Now, one would think with the rise in the number of pending sales, the number of sold homes would do the actual same thing. However, please remember that pending sales, they typically have an escrow that runs 45 to 60 days, and with these loans, they may even last longer than that. Now, other times they may be shorter because of an all-cash deal, but we may not see some of these pending sales that are showing up right now until September or even October. Now, while buyers are going under contract, price continues to be the culprit for why a home isn't selling and why its competition is selling. Let's get into part 2 of 4 and have a look at the impact the median active, median pending, and median sold price is having not only on our housing inventory but also our buyers and sellers. Now, as the inventory adjusted downward to the tune of 8%, the median active price, unfortunately, my friends, has increased another 3%, and this is not good for our market, and has gone from 2,150,000 in July to 2,225,000 in August. Now, again, median active price where it currently is not benefiting sellers whatsoever, and we'll continue to find buyers who are patient, reaping the reward of leveraging negotiations on overpriced homes in the neighborhood. Now, Mar Vista's median pending price drops another 5% from $1,750,000 to $1,650,000, which is furthering my concerns about this median active price increasing so much for the month of August when we were doing so well with decreases the last couple of months. Now, the increase will continue to have negative implications for our sellers, but again, obviously will have positive consequences for buyers who are smart and off the fence looking at property. Now, our median sold price had not seen a change in 2 months, but August definitely brought changes. We saw the $2 million median sold price drop 6% to $1,875,000. Now, if a majority of sellers are going to continue to overprice their homes, Mar Vista's median sold price will continue to drop along with the median pending price, as the minority of homes selling with a pricing strategy just will not be able to balance the market out. All right, my friends, let's get into part 3 of 4, and we're taking a look at what the average days on market means and how the original price versus the sold price average battle turned out for the month of August. Now, with the median active price jumping from $2,150,000 to $2,225,000, we are seeing a big rise in the average days on market from a 19 in July to over a 60% increase in August to 31. Now, this is obviously a direct result of overpriced homes sitting on the market and pulling the average days on market up after being on the market probably 6 months or more, and then probably, most likely, per the stats that we're seeing, they're selling for 6 figures and more under the asking price. Now, with 50% of the sold inventory taking at least one price reduction before going under contract, it makes perfect sense why the average sold price versus the average original list price continues to be on the downward slide, with a 3% drop from 98% in July to 95% in August. Now, mind you, we were running and gunning for that 100% back at the end of June when we were at 99%, but the overpricing is showing just how detrimental of an impact it can have on Mar Vista's housing market and our values. Now, homes that were priced correctly and sold for the month of August did so with an average days on market of 19 and an average sold price versus average list price of 101%. Now that, my friends, is proof in the pudding. Part 4 of 4, my friends, and I think it's pretty clear from this video that overpricing not only negatively impacts the seller's goals, but also the overall value of homes in Mar Vista. It is doing a disservice to our neighborhood. Now, homes selling over the asking price in August took another blow yet again, dropping 13% in 1 month. Now, since June, the decrease has been the new trend, and it has dropped a total of 50% in 2 months. Now, the number of homes that sold at asking remained the same for August at 3 homes selling at the asking price. Now, my friends, if you're not aware, a lot of times homes that sell asking are usually selling typically before they come onto the market, or they just have to be simply priced perfectly and somebody jumped on it with that exact price and sellers were just willing to make the move. Now, finally, the most important, the number of sold homes selling below the asking price saw a 9% drop from 11 in July to 10 in August. Now, nothing significant on the surface, but if you look closely, you will realize that for the second month in a row, 50% of all the homes that sold in both July and August sold below the asking price. The numbers, my friends, and understanding those numbers completely as a seller can literally be the difference between multiple offers and selling over the asking price and sitting on the market with an overpriced home. Now, Mar Vista's housing market is a very interesting one at the moment. You can clearly see where and how buyers and a minority of sellers are winning versus how the majority of sellers are unfortunately losing. Now, selling home is not rocket science, and it's not about amazing, beautiful photos, the marketing, the social media or social media ad campaigns, virtual tours, or an agent's network. It's all about one attractive reason for buyers, and that's the price. And that's something that you really need to focus on if you want to exceed and surpass your real estate goals. Now, if you are really serious about selling your home in Los Angeles, first you should be calling me. But a very close second, this video clearly illustrates that you have to understand that a pricing strategy is the key to unlocking all your real estate goals. Buyers, if you are on the sidelines, I hope this video shows how you need to get off them and take advantage now. Once rates drop, the opportunities are going to become minimal once again. And you don't want to be kicking yourself in the ass for missing out on possibly an opportunity of a lifetime. Remember, my friends, it does matter who you hire, And I hope you have a great one today and every day. And know